Chapter 219. Training Clone Results. What? The vampire child began calling me master. What is this fellow saying? Did her head boil? Besides, even she calls me master, I don't feel any respect at all. She's saying it half-heartedly and unwillingly. If you don't want to say it, then don't. In the first place, why did you suddenly call me master? I don't understand. That eccentric behavior of the vampire child persisted as we continued our journey. For 3 years, we walked around various places to eat special products, and we finally reached the human territory. My specs improved well in these 3 years. Given that it took 3 years, I can't say I grew up well. First, I was successful developing recognition obstruction magic, which is an improved version of camouflage. They can only perceive me as white and nothing else. Since most of my feature is white, I implant that characteristic in their consciousness and not let them perceive any other characteristics. I can go out now since they only recognize me as white. With this, the stares have stopped. However, the disadvantage of this technique is when they see through it. It won't affect them anymore. It means it's not a very strong technique. It's no problem to the extent of a conversation, but the technique is broken when I am observed continuously, so my face will be revealed when I get on a relationship where I meet them every day. Well, as long as the mob ignores me, it's okay. There's no fatal drawback from this. Though I continued improving it, the priority fell down. Space magic is a constant result. To complete the passage to Earth and manipulate the relative physics of the different dimension of space and time. Apparently I have an aptitude in spatial magic. I think this magic is only my talent, since the other magic aptitude inherited from D. I intended to expand on this field in the future, as well as making the evil eye work, taking over the system, and changing the basic foundation of how God operates. I've done a lot of things. I've got confidence on my evil eyes. The new version of Evil Eye of Grudge was completed. As a result of me getting carried away, an even more amazing skill from the original was made. Furthermore, I've completed a new set of evil eyes, a few more until the completion of the Dream 10 Evil Eye series. My puny soul is trembling. I feel that the number of things I can do is multiplied. By my combat power didn't change that much. Yeah, even though I think it should go up, in the first place it's too high, so it won't rise up beyond the span of measurement error. Yep, it's something like the crew of a battleship getting a new gun. The war potential would rise up, but it's doubtful compared to the battleship. Like that. My original spec is already at a high level, so a new small new skill won't be noticeable. Well, what can't be helped can't be helped. Given my rapid growth in the system, I feel that my pace has been slowed down, but normally this should be my speed. The world isn't that sweet to make this strong god in a short period of time. If it is, then Kuro should have graduated from a low-rank god a long time ago. If Clone continues the effort just in case, I think I will slowly get better in the future. Come to think of it, turning into a god from being just a spider is already a huge success. Aiming higher might be too much. D, however, didn't expect me to survive, but I don't think so. Yeah, calling it unexpected might be true. She probably didn't lie. When D stored Wakabahiro's memories into my soul, the fragment of D's soul came together with the memories, a fragment that is the size of garbage waste that according to the D she didn't notice. But it's a fragment of a high-end god. The soul of a tiny spider was filled with it, and it affected me. To be frank, I almost have no memories of being a spider in my previous life. That's right, that's all I remember. After that, I see Wakabahiro's inconsistent memories. You can call it imagination. Even if I say that most of my memories are fake, Wakabahiro's memories played a significant role, because this and D's soul's fragment are too large. My soul that receives such a fragmented mutation, the soul of the original spider, and that's the present me. The strength of the soul rose markedly at that point in time. My being able to learn skills fast and having extremely high aptitude with the skills is all caused by this. D made the skill system, so the system will adapt with D's soul. Thanks to the strength of the soul, I was able to master parallel will and appraisal. Yeah, when the Demon King heard about the appraisal, she was like, huh? Her head just exploded. I never dreamt of using such a dangerous thing. I don't know that you're that frightening, and because of that, I felt an unpleasant feeling when being appraised or when I strike down mad demons. So that's why. We're attacked by random demons. I didn't know. If I knew, I wouldn't be using appraisal. Though I was shocked by the fact that I'm not using appraisal nowadays. Thus, it is not inconvenient when it's not in use. Since it's a skill derived from the system, I cannot make a completely similar magic. I'm a bit lonely today. There we go! Sorry! That's been going on, I guess, kind of. I don't know. I've talked about why I stopped a few times on my main channel, but to give you the gist of it, here, where most people probably didn't hear. I didn't want to do it because I couldn't do it the way that I wanted to do it. uh, my phone was not like it probably could still do it. I just I didn't want to trust it anymore because my phone was getting worse and worse every day. The battery from the recording so many times, the battery has just gone, just plummeted. It is terrible. It is horrible. So I switched to my tablet, and the tablet is a very cheap tablet. That it would corrupt the videos every now and then. So you saw a couple, I think, deprived videos were like really, really weird looking. I mean, there was one video that was literally corrupted because it was corrupted, and then I ran it through a thing that would fix it, and it didn't really fix it. And then there was a deprived video I tested where instead of recording the video, what I did was I took basically like a screenshot or whatever. I took a picture of the entire page, and I had the editor scroll, like pan down from the top to the bottom of the page. That kind of worked, but it was weird. And I just didn't like it, and I could record from my computer. A couple of them I recorded the screen and read off of my computer. I didn't like that either, just because it was harder to read off my computer, because it's reading off a computer. Who the fuck does that? Besides Snack Pack. Shout out to Snack Pack. So I just kind of stopped, and, I was working, and I was stressed, and now I'm kind of slightly only one of those things. I left my mother's house because I was getting tired of her shit, and I'm living with my dad now, and we went to the AT&T store and bought a new phone, bought a great phone. But I'm going to have to find a job around here to pay it off, unless I can actually get steady, well, even some amount of like freelance work or something with Voice or Online or whatever, because I have a lot of time on my hands and don't really need to make that much money just to pay off the phone, because he's not really gonna charge me rent. He's my father. I'm gonna cook food for him and do the dishes, and that'll be good enough. But yeah, so thanks for sticking with me. If you have, shout out to how many 75 views on the latest one. This next video is not going to get 75 views, but it's probably going to get like 10 of any of the people still around who are going to notice that I actually started doing it again. So shout out to that, I guess. Peace out.